Good morning, everybody. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have the day off today. I'm sore all over, but it's a good sore. It's a muscular sore, and I feel at peace. I feel relaxed. Um, we went out last night for one of my kids' friends' birthdays to a thing called Feast. It was an all-you-can-eat buffet, um, and it was the usual fried food affair. There was a small seafood section, and I just stuck to that. I had prawns and green mussels all night. It was just fantastic. Cholesterol probably took a bit of a hit, but dietary-wise, I think I got my money's worth out of the prawns, and the company was really enjoyable. The people were really nice, but damn, they were heavy. They were, well, okay, to put it bluntly, they were just fat fucks. To the point where some of them were in mobility scooters because they just couldn't hold up their own body weight. And I went, I wonder if that's just this table, the people we were sitting with. So I hadn't experienced anything like that before. And as I looked around, I saw what I would only be able to describe as food junkies. People that were eating to excess. I mean, it's a buffet. You can just walk up, take what you need, come back, go back up if you're still hungry. These people's plates were piled high, full of fried everything. And they were sitting down, instead of sitting back, straight backed, bringing, stabbing their food with a fork and bringing it to their mouth. They were hunched over so their heads were closer to this pile of greasy food. And I mean, sure, why not? A blowout is a blowout. If you're going to have one, enjoy it. But this looked like but judging by the size of these people, this was a habitual habit. This was something that they did on the regular. And every plate was piled high, and they just gorged and gorged. They wore tracksuit pants when they went out, presumably because that's all they could fit into. These giant hoodies that just looked like sacks. Regardless of who they had printed or what they had printed on them, there was just no escaping. You were just an obese motherfucker. And there were lots of them. I mean, there's probably about 100 people there. And out of that 100, I think there was 3 or 4. That was basically me and my family. That didn't look like they were just a heart attack waiting to happen. So I observed these people. Oh, this is interesting. This is a new addiction that I haven't come across. Not to that extent, ever. So I watched them force feed themselves, and they didn't look happy eating. Just, as I said, shoulders hunched, and not talking to anybody. They got these huge paper cups full of refillable soda, and they're just pushing it down. It wasn't until they'd finished their 4th plate of deep fried food that they'd waddle up to the endless dessert bar. And that's when there seemed to be some sort of joy in their eyes as they piled ice cream out of a self-service machine. It came out and looked like dog shit. Like it was running out. And then beside that, there was a variety of lollies and chocolates and sweets that you could put on top. And instead of making it presentable and elegant, they were just packing it on. How much could they get on there? They were going to get their $35 worth. And then they huffed and sweated and shuffled back to their seats. And that's when I don't know, I guess that's the part of the meal they enjoyed the most. And I thought these would be the same people that would look down on somebody who had a meth habit or a heroin habit or an alcohol problem, and would say, oh, how could they put that in their arm, or how could they drink that, or how could they do that to themselves? And I know comparison is the theft of joy, but I am so glad that I have enough nous to not look like that and to not destroy myself like that. Like, I mean, I've overdosed before. I've woken up in hospitals and, you know, the hard-learned lessons. But that was just grotesque. It's not something I want to witness again. I felt sorry for them. No amount of exercise is going to fix that. That is, you need to completely change your diet. They say sugar is the cocaine of the food world, and by Christ, I believe that now. And I guess if that's the truth, then fried food is the meth of the food world, because these people were just hopelessly addicted. And one thing that crossed me was their personal hygiene. I thought, how do you clean yourself after you've been to the bathroom? Because there's no way in the world you can turn or twist or anything like that. And you must have a rag on a stick or something. Some of the particularly fatter of the fattest, or the fattest of the fatter, all wore slip-on shoes because they couldn't reach their feet. And as I said, I enjoyed the company. The conversation was nice, but I couldn't get out of there quick enough. I had 2, maybe 3 beers with my meal, and it was a social setting. I wasn't out to get loaded. I just was having a drink, a beer, and someone said, "Why don't you get a paper cup? You can go and drink as much as you want out of the fountain of sugar over there." And I thought, "No, there's your answer. I'd rather a cold glass of beer that I enjoy. I can have 2 or 3 over the course of, well, it's about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and I can enjoy the prawns. I can enjoy the green lip mussels, and they had a nice, easy eating, easy like a salad dressing. It was ginger and hot chili, and it was really quite enjoyable. And the kids ate all the sugar they could and bounced off the walls. And they had a play area out the back for just that occasion. And it was great. I mean, it was set up really well. But it was basically a crack house for fat people. Just completely disgusting. So yeah, look, it's more of an insight than it is me saying don't overeat or don't overdo anything. I mean, how we get through life is completely up to the individual, I guess. But yeah, it was a real eye-opener for me. There was some marketing on the wall that said life is food, and live, love, eat. This is marketed towards these fat bastards. This is truly disgusting. If you walk past somebody selling heroin and they said inject, nod, sleep, there'd be a public outcry. You're encouraging this gluttony. Just a thought, guys. Just a thought. Anyway, as I said, I'm not working out today. I'm tired and I'm sore. I believe I need a day off. I might do a little bit on the bike. Can't help myself. Exercise junkie. Peace, love, and nonsense.